Yes, we do have our Christmas tree up. We love a black Christmas tree, yeah. But yeah, it's Christmas in the house. I'm Mr. Grinler.
And I'm Mrs. Grinler.
And this is Grinler's Creatures. And welcome back to another episode of Grinler's Creatures, where I actually need to be very quick here because, as always for a show, oh yeah, we're going to the Brighton Invert show today, but as always for a show, Dean's always waiting outside when he takes me because I'm always taking forever. So I'm going to wrap this up really quick. I'm going to show you a little bit of footage on the way. I'm not that stupid to show you going out my door and, you know, into the car. I don't want people knowing where I live. That's a bit weird, although some of you know where I live. Anyway, let's get in the car. Let's have a look at our journey down there. Right, so we've just got to the Brighton show. I'm with Dean, who's just there. I don't think he likes being on camera very often. But yeah, we've had to park just down the road a little bit. We're just gonna meet up with Hannah and jump in the queue, and I'll show you a little bit of footage of that. So that is us done for the Brighton Invert show. We've managed to get a couple purchases. Dean's got quite a bit as well. But we're going to drive home now and then I'll show you everything we got. So I wasn't going to bore you with some footage on the way back, but as always, I fell asleep again. I don't know how long for this time though. Might have been like half an hour or something, but I don't know why. I always seem to fall asleep when I'm with Dean and he's driving. Just feel safe around him, I guess. But what an absolute amazing show. And I can't believe how busy it actually was. There were so many people there and it was a real struggle to actually get the footage. So I queued up with Dean, we was quite near the front anyway. And like by the time we got in there, it was just mayhem, absolute mayhem. You saw the queue as well, literally about an hour and something in, came back outside, the queue was still massive. And yeah, I can't say I've ever seen a Brighton like that, and I've been to a few now. Like literally, it was really hard to walk around the show. It was really hard to even see the tarantulas. It was just a struggle to get in there. But what an absolute turnout it was. You know, it was great to see friends within this community. It was great to see viewers as well. And it was great to see some of the sellers. And the thing that topped the day off was seeing someone else wearing an Arachnospace top. That was absolutely brilliant. So big up yourself for, you know, repping the Arachnospace. We love a bit of Arachnospace here. And that kind of leads us on to why we even went to Brighton in the first place, because we actually had that enclosure. Give me 2 seconds. Well, hey, so if you guys remember, we had this arboreal enclosure, the treehouse switch. This was the medium one. So the whole point of going to Brighton was to get an arboreal tarantula for this. And I don't know how many times I need to say it. You guys know how much I hate arboreals. But we got one to fill up this enclosure. Well, actually, we've got 5 arboreals. I'll show you them very soon, because it actually leads into another video after this. And that is for this box just here. So stay tuned, because for the next couple videos, we've actually got some rehouses to do. But then again, we always do after a show. But yeah, I'm definitely blaming Arachnospace for getting all these arboreal tarantulas. So before we get onto the tarantulas, we did get a few little sort of how do you call it, like accessories? Is that a word, accessories? Well, items just for our enclosures, to be fair. So we got some leaf litter, and yeah, it was 1 bag of this. And this is from Leah's Unusual Pets. Some nice good old leaf litter. We also got 2 bags of moss from Unusual Pets. And then we ended up getting some leaf litter from Enclosures, and a big shout out to Hannah and Dean for this, because I didn't actually have any change. I just had my card and I was like, you know, I can't spend £1.50 on my card. That's like illegal. So yeah, one of them gave me £1, one of them gave me 50p. So massive shout out to Dean and Hannah for that. That is a big bag for £1.50 as well. Big bag. Weird things that excites me, leaf litter. Now we only ended up actually buying tarantulas from 2 different sellers at the shows, and that was Dave's Little Beasties and Spar Spiders. So if I go on to Spar Spiders first, and I'm really happy with this as well, because we have got, well, let me grab them first, We have got the Samapois, and I think you pronounce it poacher, I think. Is it poacher? But we've got a female just here, and we've got a male just in this enclosure here. Obviously they're arboreal, but they're in these little tubs just because that's how they're sold at the show. So these are going to be rehoused into 2 arboreal enclosures. But yeah, the female's absolutely just insane. Once her legs are spread out, she is a real nice size, and I can't wait to give her a little bit of food as well. She is going absolutely crazy. I don't know if you can see, but she is going crazy. So let's put that down. And then we've got the male just here as well. Again, don't know if you can see this, but doing it a different way today. Then we ended up going over to Dave's Little Beasties, and Hannah got one of these as well, but it's the Samapois reduncus. So that is 2 new Samapois species within this collection, because we've never had the poacher, or however you pronounce it. What's the actual common name for that? Panama Blonde. Let's call it Panama Blonde. And then we've never had a Samapois reduncus as well. And this is common name Costa Rican Orange Mouth. But this one is absolutely beautiful. This was 25 quid. Sorry, the other ones are listed as 25 and 50. So 25 for the male, 50 for the female. But yeah, there it is just there. Again, I don't know if you can see it, but she is absolutely beautiful. Well, I don't know if it's a she or a he. But either way, I don't actually mind. At least I can say that I've now experienced having one of these. Well, I can say that down the line, because I've never owned one of these. Next up turned out to be a waste of a purchase, if I'm honest. That's because we got the Postletheria Metallica, and this one's actually a male, and we got this from Dave's Little Beasties, and I thought, this would be perfect for Craig, because Craig's actually got an adult female. And yeah, I rang Craig up after I bought it, and unfortunately his female passed away during a molt. So yeah, now I've got this male, and it's a bit of a waste, but it could do someone a turn down the line. So if you're interested, let me know. I do, fingers crossed, have a younger female lined up for C's, so fingers crossed I get her. But yeah, if anyone's after this male, just let me know. I don't like males to go to waste, but I was thinking, even though it was a wasted purchase, why don't I give this male the life it deserves? A nice enclosure. Well, actually it deserves to mate with other females, but fingers crossed I can give it both. Next up is a species that I've just refused having for years, and I don't really know why. Well, actually not the species, the genus. Let's say the genus. This species I've never actually seen in person, and yeah, even though it's male, I wanted to experience it. So this one's just here, and this is the Avicularia geraldi. So the Brazilian blue-green pink toe. And you know, I like my carabinas, I like my Avicularias now. I've got a few within this collection now, but one of these I've never seen, I've never had. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to get it. Again, I can give it a really nice enclosure, and at least I get to experience it. So that's what it's more about for me at the minute. It's just, you know, getting species that I haven't had before. We don't go mad buying tarantulas anymore. We're just looking for species that we haven't had, and potential males for our females for breeding. But that was everything we got from the show. I was actually very good this time. It has been like that for a while. And to be fair, you know, we don't really buy tarantulas like through the post anymore. We normally just wait for a show. We get a couple species that we like, that we haven't had before. And then, yeah, we wait till the next show. And we don't even go to many shows. Like the last one was BTS, then it was the Capital show. And I think the only other one this year was C's. So we've done 4 shows this year. And I don't think we've bought any spiders through the mail either. We've just been getting enclosures. But yeah, an absolute amazing show. You know, the organisers, you should give yourself a clap because it was absolutely brilliant. Some really good sellers there. But there was a couple sellers that I didn't actually see. Like, we didn't see Ants HQ there, which was really unusual. I always see them at Brighton, but yeah, they weren't there. And then obviously, you know, Arachnospace weren't there. So I even saw an empty table and I was like, Arachnospace should be there. It would have been good to buy some more enclosures. But yeah, an amazing day. It was great to see everyone. It was great to see viewers, you know, friends. It's just, yeah, it's always great. It just takes it out of me. And that's why I have the little naps on the way back while Dean drives. So like I said, stay tuned because the next video is most likely going to be this box that I was showing you. Because one of these spiders is getting rehoused into staying inside this box. And then we got some more stuff going inside, some more enclosures. So yeah, stay tuned. I must admit, this enclosure here, I've been waiting for ages to get an arboreal. It's the reason why I went to Brighton, and yeah, now we're going to get it done. So with that, I'm going to say my goodbyes. I'm going to say bye from Charlotte. She didn't really see the point of coming onto this video because she didn't go to the Brighton show. She was working, but she has said to say hi to everyone, and she'll see you on the next video. So if you could like, comment and share, that would be absolutely great. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon so you're notified of when we upload next. Don't forget, down description, the link for our link tree. It's got all our social medias on there. And don't forget, if you're after any enclosures, check out Arachnospace and use our code GRINLA10. Feels weird without Charlotte here saying that. But Mr. Grinler's done here. Mrs. Grinler's not here, so I'll say bye on her behalf. And I'll say bye from all our new creatures down on this table. But for us, we got to go rehouse these now. So we'll see you on the next one. Peace, guys.